Okay, ebusuan bɛma makɔ aba sonko so ɛde ba POG Media so. Yɛde mɛkɔ political highway ni so highway ni deɛ nsɛm bebree wɔ so a yɛn so yɛagye pene sɛ ɛbɛma yɛabadwafoɔ no ɛho deɛ ɛkɔ ɛne deɛ ɛba yɛn bo nwura yɛn nsɛm mu no. Ɛyɛ Ghana military ɛna ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔmo de wɔn ne Akroma ɛyɛ J.Mensah ne nneɛma illegalities bi a ɔyɛ ɛyɛ 9 seat a wɔdeclare emu 7 seats ɛde ama NPP foɔ no ɛkyɛ sɛ Akuffo Addo ɛde soldiers ɛbɔ no ho ban na wei ɛna Ghana military na ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ enough is enough ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔmo ankasa ɔmo military no ɔmo betwa ɔmo make U10 aba abɛku ɔno J.Mensah na ɔno no deɛ ɔyɛ no ɛyɛ ne sɛ military for MPP militaries for ne bi bɔ no ho ban ne ade ebusua nsɛm na yɛ course no ano ɛden na ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa akora yɛn nsɛm mbrɛ ne bɛpɛ sɛ ɛbɛmi abidwafo no bɛmi akɔ na yɛkɔ akɔti nsɛm ɛ course na asa na ɛbɛkɔ no ɔwɔ nsɛm kan bi afa hyɛ yɛ comment section like na share ma afoforɔ nso ɛnsa ntumi ɛnka bi aha POG Media so medam ase.
You need to protect the democracy. So as a young person watching me, what do you want to do? You have to get more angrier. The same military that you are expecting to protect you is the same military that Akuffo Addo is using against you. A letter was released by the Ghana Police Service this afternoon. And the letter, we'll be talking about it. But we believed in one thing. The judiciary, the military, the police, and Yakurani said these agencies, state institutions are there for us. And if not for us, the individuals, just for this country's protection. So today, the EC commits a crime. Jubilee House sits down and says, let's use the court. The court that is supposed to protect us. So they go to the court and they find a judge who is also a father, a reverend father, who was made a judge in 2020 by Akuffo Addo. And then they say, go and sit on this case. Remember, Asema Esiwo court in Deno, that case was not for this judge to sit on. Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo and the Chief Justice this morning, they changed the judge and the court for this judge to come sit on the case. This man is a Reverend Father Joseph Addo Owusu Ajiman. Or no enetna akunyum anopei. Or a Ghanani of your santimemu. The NDC told him, say, oh yes, Nyaminipa, oh yes, Sofu, Akuffo Addo a yo judge. Wa we yes Sofu awutiwe say Sebio ende atemudaba or ende you expect God to show you evidence of Bonia Udie and Amebwa. You expect God. When you saw a Roman father or a judge, you expect God. Nyame Ephraim on this show. No guy Kevin is on this show. And I go before God. I will expect God to show me evidence of the bad things I have done. So person ubua me fwa. God, as a just God, will not just tell you so without telling you what you have done. In court today, there was only one thing that the NDC they asked for in court. NDC for Busa judge was a judge. Asemesi wo Ghana oni enetia. Utie radio, uhe TV. Baby, auto abano, I am sure say you know what has even happened there. Asemna eda enimu hana sebio yesetina so no uye Ghanaian first before a judge. And this for said they want to show you evidence that the 9 constituencies, no returning officer was attacked during the declaration of the results. Nobody, Judge Ni Etia Konyuma and this worker said, this is the evidence. We want you to watch a video. This is not picture. When you written document. The NDC lawyers brought video evidence to prove to the judge, say, this is declaration. The declaration that was done J.Mensah is saying, sir, The returning officers of 1 9 constituencies, ya bro moku omo me ebi kura ntumi home. And then this is a J.Mensah is lying. There's video evidence to show, say, during the declaration, all the EC officials, none of them was under duress. Nobody was being beaten. They were not dragging anybody on the floor. None of them lost their eyes. They were seen reading every single document and declaring winners of the respective elections. Judge Way also yes of was on video no. This judge refused to look at the video. Judge Way one video also on share. And I'm saying why? Or say NPP for the Bibia Basse immediately. Oma omo enkaya baninti eno na ope into NPP for no kokai. This is the same judge. This man. If you read a little bit about him, Reverend Father Joseph Edu Owusu Ajiman, the parish priest at the All Saints Catholic Church, Santase Fanchinebra in the Kumasi Archdiocese, was appointed as the High Court judge by President Akuffo on Wednesday, September 15th, 2020. So 2020, Akuffo is the judge. And the same father now, he expects God to tell him his sins before he's judged. No? Today, he has refused to look at evidence before his judgment. This is where we are. This should get you angry. This should make you angry as a young man. So now, Andra Nebusa question be waha. And you see, I keep telling you, Andra Nebusa question me say, Dampare, at this point, we all know that the recollation by the EC say it is illegal. And that there's no law in Ghana. Recollation. It means the police Libiako collation center and a military person Biako collation center say or guard the EC say omonye recollation or commit a crime. That is why this morning they went to court for this father Roman father for this Roman father for this Roman father who is a judge to say he's not going to look at the evidence, the video evidence of what happened at Obuasi East, what happened at Dome Kwabinya, what happened at the rest of the cause or share or per se NPP for no enya their way. They should go and count. The reason why Judge Way taking that decision because they wanted the NPP to get and the EC to get a reason to add the police and the military to the coalition. Because they knew that you cannot do illegal coalition with the Ghana military and the Ghana police service. Into this morning, the idea was for this judge to give them the room to commit a crime. So this judge granted what they want so that they can say that the court has said the EC can do it. So the police should follow. The police has no option than to be part of this illegal coalition. Makacho say, the coalition itself, the bottom, illegal. Because on the day of elections, Sa constituencies in you declare, and nobody until dates EC and to me my any physical or video evidence of any of their officers being beaten, being under duress, being dragged out of the coalition center and not declaring. EC to me provided one. Well, to for one in Amber court. But today, the Roman father, Akuffo court, high court judge, with Gina court dia Bible dem. I catch the and this is a unperceived evidence, and that the EC and MPP should get what they want because father was appointed by Akuffo. So now you understand J.J. Rawlings in 1982. And I can say on authority, J.J. Rawlings didn't kill any judge. The system killed the judges. Those judges who were burnt alive, shot in the head and burnt alive, some of them deserved it. Yeah. Some of those judges, or maybe they all deserved it. We have always said or spoken about one side of the story, why judges were killed and burned. But the other side of the story, what caused that action has always been kept under the carpet. And today, that is what we have to be asking. What was the other side of the issue that got them killed? It was some of these things. The judges who were killed, the story had always been told. Only one side, only 50% of the story has always been told. Can you ask yourself, who in their right senses will walk into a judge's house, drag them out and put a bullet in their head and burn them? There should be a reason. Were they the only judges in Ghana? No. Why didn't they pull out all those other judges and put a bullet in their head if the whole system was bad? You need to ask yourself that question. Why didn't they pull out all those judges? Because they had the right and power to do it those times. It was a military rule. In the soldier new crow, yes, that soldier could have gone to all the judges, their houses, and pull them out, put them in a car, take them to somewhere and burn them alive. But some people were singled out. So you ask yourself, why was it them? Why are we not asking what they did? And these are some of the things. We need a total reset. And that total reset should affect every institution. And these are the kind of judges that make us, people like us and young people watching us, nipa bebreno, oma bebu buso mube believe in Ghana. So why should we make people like these kill the spirit and kill the belief young Ghanaians have in Ghana? Why should a man who is supposed to be principled and just, why should he be selective in his courtroom? That is not why he was made a judge. So it cuts deep. Nana Addo Akuffo, he has destroyed this country. And then Mahama, on the surface, you might think it's easy. But you see, John Mahama has been briefed. After he was announced as the president-elect, he has been briefed, and he knows the damage beneath. These are some of the things. In the next 12 hours, we will lose it. Judges like these are dangerous. They are not supposed to be sitting in courtrooms. These are not people we are supposed to be handing over Ghana's democracy to. No, never. He's not supposed to come close to any kind of case like this. These are people who are not supposed to come close to it. We are supposed to be serious as a nation. Military men, policemen are being deployed. And then go around the EC office. They have released military. What are they going to do? They have weaponized them. Who are they going to fight? You, the citizen who gave power to Akuffo. You, the citizen who went to vote and said, I want Akuffo to my leader. Today, he is gathering the military that is supposed to protect you to kill you. Today, the Akuffo administration, they are fighting Dampari because he needs to release men to kill Ghanaians. This afternoon, the Ghana Police Service released a statement. And that statement, their deployment was intercepted. Now, when you read the deployment statement, now, this is a wireless message the police just put out because they are gathering forces on how to suppress people from tonight. Now, here's a statement where they are thinking of sending 5,000 policemen out to protect the Electoral Commission, and they are thinking of sending another 1,000 military men out to protect J.Mensah to rig an election that has already been decided by the constituents. Now, so who read this statement now? They are talking about 1,000 other ranks, sport and 50 other ranks. They are talking about 300 policemen, 400 policemen. They are pulling policemen from every part of the nation to come to Accra. The question is, when you pick policemen from every part of the nation to come to Accra, right now we are looking at about 15,000 policemen. Yeah. We are looking at 15,000 policemen being picked from different parts of the nation. Then the question is, when you pick them from there, who protects that side? You are weakening the security of this nation in 24 hours, meaning people can take over this nation in 2 or 3 hours. This is all because Nana Addo Akufo does not want NDC to have 186 2/3 of parliament. He does not want it. And J.Mensah and the Akufo are saying, that is what they want to do because they are scared the NDC will use that power to expose them. Technically, you need 15,000 policemen. Now, the 15,000 policemen, the moment you withdraw policemen from their posts to come to Accra and do this job, you are weakening the security system in this nation. Somebody who was going to be protected in a place tonight by a policeman, tonight that person is going to be killed because you have taken that police officer from their post to go and do what? To go and protect the EC. You have taken a legitimate police officer in a legitimate position, protecting civilians, to come to Accra, to come and do what? To come and protect the EC to commit an illegality. That is how dangerous it is. Now, the most interesting thing about this whole thing, then say, today something happened at Asempa.
But this is from the Electoral Commission. If you have any contrary opinion, why don't you go defend yourself?
What was J.Mensah's statement in 2020? That, so whatever means, if you are not happy, go to where? Then okay.
Court.
So, has it changed from that language? Oman?
J.Mensah is not the law of Ghana. Only the law of Ghana.
So in your best interest, what is your party's position? That what the court has directed?
If anybody try recollation in this country,
so what's you? I
am speaking straight into your ear and everybody is listening to me. If any EC officer try any recollation in this country, I told my God that I have stopped the action. But these people are infuriating me, and I'll move to the battleground and show people in this country, say, it's enough. You should try it.
Now they won't win.
Me see, J.Mensah and his officers to try it.
Debbie,
me see, they should try it.
Debbie.
They've got to see the president to deploy military. I'll tell you that the military will beat them, not me.
But they say,
oh man, I said on Sunday I went to church and told God,
solution.
There is no solution.
No, you can't say that.
People
186.
If any EC officer try any recollation in this country, I told my God that I have stopped the action. But these people are infuriating me, and I'll move to the battleground and show people in this country, say, it's enough. You should try it.
Now they won't win.
Me see, J.Mensah and his officers to try it.
Debbie,
me see, they should try it.
Debbie.
They've got to see the president to deploy military. I'll tell you that the military will beat them, not me.
But they say,
oh man, I said on Sunday I went to church and told God,
solution.
there is no solution.
No, you can't say that.
People are agreed they should go to court.
Debbie.
The Electoral Commission will never collect anything in this country.
Calm down.
Everybody listen to me.
Calm down.
When they brought the title, when I say move, come to the board.
But we
shall see who won the power in this country.
No. You're going there.
Hold on. There will never be any recollation, even if a court. That judge should be sitting well.
Of course, Debbie.
Of course. us.
I'm
not going to. I am speaking passionately because irresponsibility will not take us in this country.
How do you arrive at that irresponsibility?
You in 2020 told Ghanaians that if you think the result declared is not in the best interest of you, go to court. Today,
But
you are running to court defending people who are aggrieved.
how is that
How
possible?
dare you, J.Mensah?
Oh, hold on.
How dare you? You see the action.
Oh,
I said now I don't talk. I will show this country that.
But the country is not ruled by your emotions.
Ruled by our emotions.
No, Debbie.
When people think,
Debbie.
they can determine the place at this era. Post-election management.
No, get
J.Mensah will see.
Debbie.
Watch. I said watch that space.
Debbie.
Watch that space.
So, Boasi.
They should try it. Come to that regional office, and I'll tell you that you have nothing to offer them.
But you don't have powers beyond the state power.
I said no state power here.
You don't have powers.
It's the civil power we apply.
No, you don't have powers.
I said,
you only do
watch the space.
Mr.
Me see. People of
Sometimes you ask yourself, say, when you listen to the two men, our Mokasano, put your party and your emotions and affiliations aside. You ask yourself, so, Ghana for? Do they actually know what is happening? And you ask yourself, journalists, no, honestly, Ghana Habi. Did he cover the elections in 2020? The reference the gentleman is making, is it true or it's false? Why do you think the journalist sitting there is making it look like, say, what is happening in Ghana no onim? You see where the problem is. Uti or mine sibia or question akwana. You think this man is crazy to come and sit there and speak like that? There's pain. But the question you ask yourself, say, into mine now to no. The course 2020 kunipa 8 no. Say no Akroma or cover elections nina. When the NDC petitioned the Electoral Commission, or responded ya or chomo what to do. Today, the same person is shifting the puzzle. Why do you think Omahine is pretending or acting as if, say, on Ghana? That is the problem. That is the problem I have with these dogs. And then I am Yano. Because we are journalists, you're tutua, utobibe kaun. We are journalists, you're bonko fotu, bibe kaun busiafo. We are journalists, one tuaba, utuaba. We are journalists, security here. A day in the Bema a krobi in Tokwe sim. Se obi na adwene se obesisi obi a and they didn't talk. Everywhere you have gone, at least let's limit ourselves to the African continent. Baby and Tokwe Sibiano, it is because somebody tried to use the law against somebody illegally. That is what is playing out. So, somebody who has been through this process, you have covered the elections, and you were a Ghanaian before, and you are pretending and making it look like this man sitting there telling you the fact is crazy. The man is not crazy. Or you don't know, Onyebusia, Ojin say in Tokwasia. But why do you think people will be hurt? Because Omahine Kobra Sante, Omo from journalist or Ghana no election bani yukunipa yunku omobusia. Ne papa usanema amiu. So she doesn't see any reason why she needs to protect Onwani Yemuma or Ghana. So I would there. And that is the problem we are having in Ghana today. People sit on TV, people sit on radio, and they want it to look like they don't live in Ghana. They don't know what is happening in Ghana. They don't see the wrong. Enti onone to catch brand and say, "Benfa emotions in your you don't have power." The question is, say J.Mensah, why not the right thing as somebody who is conducting elections in Ghana? The country will collapse. And the man made reference and stated the reason why what is happening is an illegality. You as a journalist sitting there, what do you say to that? I don't have to complain, or because if you're not timino, yasima mobi anye dede. Obi miame kon, yenyina eti daimu, yasima obi anye dede because ya papa da. Obi miame kon, miwu, intima mintiemu. Is that what you people are telling us? Abra wo ne mete dan ba kuma ye nyina nim so obi mia wo kon. Ye nyina ne ete dem ye nipa dan. Ya papa da. Ya sema me nyane ye papa. Obi abo ewura dan nim o mia me kon. O te dan wo hu say ye mia me kon. Me papa da na wada keke. O ka cha me say mia na ye mia me kon na me wu no. Ma me nkasa, ma me ntiem say ye mia me kon. Abra wo ni tua de esi. Me ko kasa ya wo say adenti na wo kasa dodo. E ma ye papa sorry. How can you sit as a human being? Because yamo a stupid mic. Because kwasiye bi set na hane kasa. Enti Ghana for problem no obetra ho a. Na obi kire say ye nyina ye Ghana for. Ye parents, your maamenom, your papanom, e kro no e wo se de mra ye adwuma. You think say because of mic e de ba wunti, you still have to try and make the person look like wabodam. Who does not know say Kroni team security agencies wom. And then Krona ntokasi mu wiase nyina na security agencies nim. Na president nim. But it is through the carelessness and foolishness of some people. Enya Liberia Kroni ntokasi mu. That is why people came to live in Ghana for 20 years without going back home, because kwasiebi mistake, deliberate mistake to say the J.Mensah mo ye no, the Akuffo mo ye no. Inti ade we are esi wo Ghana ndei. Senka John Mahama ne sisu na nka esi anka se na nka mo bekasa. That's the problem I have with some of these dogs sitting on your TVs and radio stations. Sometimes we want to stop this, but we sit back.
Okay, ebusuya we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway so J.Mensah and our military no a strike on the so any is the Akroma catch and say massa yes or sisa na join 10 and yes I dey beto no enye asanke to akra ye be dey abidafo ase say omo JP ne kokoti sa audio we e dey MI aha POG Media so